morning, my friends. How you doing? Well, I'm in Chester. Sorry, I didn't know who that was. I was like, what's that sound? I'm in Chester and I'm going down to do laundry. Gonna get resupply. Gonna send a couple items home. I have a package waiting at the post office as well, which I'm also gonna send home. I'm gonna grab some breakfast. What else? Shoes. So my feet, when I got in yesterday into town, my feet were so shredded. Like I have like 6 blisters now. Crazy. I don't know. Yesterday when I was doing those water crossings, I think combination of wet shoes and I don't know. Anyway, I kind of want my old shoes back, my Stinsons. So I saw last night an opportunity to have a pair sent here. So it might be later today, it might be tomorrow. This is where my shoes will be sent to. I don't know why, but I was told that that's where to send them, not to the post office. And the laundromat should be here somewhere. Okay, so I went to the Copper Kettle, had steak and eggs for breakfast. Now I'm going to the laundromat, put my wash in, and then I'm going to go across the road to Pine something restaurant. It's got these famous milkshakes. Got to give it a shot. Okay, I found the laundromat. What? What is this? Laundromat. It's laundromat. Am I right? Laundromat. Not laundromat. This piece of junk machine here just took $20 of my money and didn't give me any change. The manager over here does not answer his door. None of the local businesses want to give me change. I asked 2 of them and they refused. This is getting out of hand. Well, I couldn't get my shake, so I settled for a Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I got cherry vanilla. Let's check it out. Okay, I just spent an hour in the post office because they refused to ship it. They refused to ship the drone because of hazmat, something called hazmat. And what that is hazardous materials. They don't like the lithium batteries in the drone. But they did say I could send it using FedEx or UPS. The only problem with that is there is no FedEx or UPS here in town. So AUBs here can receive from FedEx or UPS, but they can't ship it out. So I'm kind of stuck. So what they said to me was, you could go up to Burnie, which is the next town, and there is a FedEx and a UPS there. So that's what I'm going to do. I sent it there. It cost me like $15. I pick it up from Burnie, and I go over to the UPS, and I send it back to Canada. This is pretty much what it's going to be like when we get to Trail Days. This is awesome. Good morning, my friends. Well, it's the following day in Chester, and I have good news. My shoes will be here today. There was a little bit of concern for a minute because of a signature that was required. So I didn't do this when I ordered them. I didn't ask for them to require a signature. However, that's what they did. So I went down to the place I'm sending it to. It's called a Ubes in Chester. And they said to me, it's no problem. They'll sign for it. And they also said, give us your phone number and we'll notify you. I just saw the sweetest looking 57 Chevy Bel Air, all tripped out. Man, what a sweet ride. I don't know if I told you all this before, but all my life I built hot rods. I was an only child, and my father used to always say to me, I never had a son, so I'm just gonna teach you what I would have taught my son. So at 4 years old, he would sit me up on the front bumper with the hood open, with my legs dangling into the engine compartment, and he would talk about everything he was doing to that car. And so I never paid much attention to it, honestly. But strange things started happening. I was like 16. I had my first car and it broke down. And this tow truck driver was trying to convince me that I needed a new engine. The funny thing is, I don't know where it came from or how it happened, but I'm like, I don't need a new engine, I just need a head gasket. That's it, head gasket on the left side. And all of a sudden I went, whoop, where did that come from? How did I know that? And it all went back to my father. So when my dad died, he was a Ford guy. When my dad died, I built a Mustang in his memory. And it took me years to build it. But it was something I think he would have been proud of. I hope so. I don't know. He's not here to say it, but I think he would have been. New shoes goofing. Brand new, nice and clean. Don't worry, I'll get them all filthy in no time. Good morning, my friends. Well, what an ordeal this has been. I have to get you caught up here. So, I came in here for 0, which means I would have stayed 2 nights. Then we all kind of decided, myself included, that all these blisters were the shoes. So I had to wait another day for shoes to be delivered. And so that puts me here 3, almost 4 days. Then a bunch of us went down to a local restaurant and we all got sick from something we ate. We were not sure what it was. We tried to compare what each other ate. There were a lot of similarities, but there were a lot of differences too, so we couldn't figure that one out. So here it is 5 days later, and I'm still sick from 2 days ago. So I'm going to the doctor. I have to go get this checked out. This is something, I don't know what it is. I don't know, but Some people suggested COVID, but I know it's not COVID. COVID's totally different than this, and it would have hit us a little harder. Then some people suggested a norovirus outbreak. Again, that would involve vomiting. We weren't vomiting. It was coming out the other end. So, I mean, I'm going to go get this checked out. Definitely. Does this mean the end of the hike for me? I don't know yet. All I know is I'm going into town for a couple days, 3 days, and get this sorted. Of course, this delay means I'm probably not going to finish this year, but that's okay. Life's more important. Also, I have my friend I'm going to go see and help her out too, so I've got to allocate time for that, right? Plus, I want to go to trail days. So all these things take time, and it's time I'm happy to spend. It's absolutely my pleasure to help a friend out in need. Anyway, let's go get it. See if I can get into the city without having to run to the bathroom. I'm sorry to sound so crude, but it's just a fact, And yeah, that's all I got to say about that.